Throughout history, humans have painted on walls in order to communicate with one another and to express new ideas on a larger canvas. Today, artists from around the world still paint on walls, especially in Philadelphia. In this city, a tourist would see thousands of painted murals decorating the urban neighborhoods, buildings, and streets. The masterpieces can be attributed to Mural Arts Philadelphia, the nation's largest public art program. Mural Arts is a nonprofit organization that uses the generous gifts of others to create art that transforms public spaces and individual lives. Through fundraising, the donations from individuals, foundations, and businesses are used to replace destructive graffiti with inspiring images. Mural arts has left its mark in most neighborhoods of Philadelphia, adding splashes of color and history for all viewers to admire. Although tourism certainly helps raise money for this organization, there are other activities that help with the fundraising effort. These activities include sponsored events, mural tours, and online exhibits. The organization hosts daytime and evening events for people of all ages, ranging from silent auctions to mural dedications to workshops. One of the most popular events each year is called Wall Ball, where people come together to praise the hard work of mural arts. This event provides patrons with a fun-filled night out and raises money through ticket sales, raffles, merchandise, and silent auctions. A second fundraising activity is Mural Arts Mural Tours. The tours are offered privately and publicly to residents and visitors of Philadelphia. There are SEPTA train tours, trolley tours, and even walking tours for those who want to get up close and personal. Through these tours, the organization hopes to show potential donors how art ignites change through a first-hand experience. Another fundraising activity is Mural Arts online art exhibits, which are on their website, blog, and also on social media. Using technology to display the art is a way for people across the country to see how Mural Arts achieves its mission. From looking at the financial trends of Mural Arts from 2012 to 2016, one would see that the total amount of contributions, gifts, and grants has increased by nearly $2 million over the last 5 years. Because of Mural Arts' visible hard work throughout the city of Philadelphia, the nonprofit is more receptive to charitable giving because of its positive influence in society. The increase in contributed income might also be a result of the nonprofit's extra efforts in fundraising. Fundraising expenses nearly doubled since 2012, spending about $300,000 more per year. In the future, it would be surprising if Mural Arts spent less on fundraising expenses, since it actually has helped the nonprofit to grow toward its mission in igniting change. While looking at these two pie charts, one would see that expense allocations between 2012 and 2016 changed slightly. 3% of total expenses shifted from program services to fundraising allocations 5 years later, which seemed to be an effective transition. In 2012, Mural Arts started out with a very even money mix, with almost half contributed income and nearly half earned income. In 2016, the money mix changed, where contributed income increased to 63%, while earned income dropped to 37%. As mentioned before, the huge expansion in total contributions might be caused by the extra efforts in fundraising and continued relationships with large donors. With total revenue growing in small increments each year, Mural Arts will hopefully continue their financial strength in the future. There are certain goals that Mural Arts could strive for in order to advance fundraising even more. To increase fundraising income by at least 20%, the organization can greatly benefit from the help of volunteers. Volunteers help a nonprofit to raise and save money, they are connected to the greater community, and they help to spread the word about the organization's mission. Volunteers dedicate their time to help with administrative tasks, which may include using special skills they possess, like grant writing, graphics, etc. Growth in fundraising income from Mural Arts is possible to achieve with the recruitment, engagement, and retention of volunteers. It is important to gather as many volunteers as possible, as some will volunteer many hours and others might come for just one day. Some places to recruit include high schools, universities, and even 55 and older communities. Job postings for volunteer fundraising positions could be placed in the newspaper or online to reach a larger audience. To communicate the overall fundraising goal of a 20% increase to new volunteers, the Office of Development should prepare a presentation for a volunteer orientation with clear expectations and targets to be met. Small groups of volunteers can be created to work on specific fundraising tasks together. Fundraising tasks might include reaching out to connections or maybe even endorsing Mural Arts on social media. By engaging the nonprofit's volunteers as much as possible in the fundraising effort, Mural Arts should aim to secure new donors. Mural Arts should also strive to retain these volunteers for the future. Veteran volunteers of the nonprofit are majorly invested into the cause, and they are the individuals who can turn new donors into lifelong supporters with personal memories about Mural Arts. Because of its 501c3 status, Mural Arts is eligible to apply to many grants that help to fund projects and programs within the organization. 3 grants that would pair well with Mural Arts include the National Endowment for the Arts Artworks Grant, the Ford Foundation's Art for Justice Fund, and the Pew Center for Arts and Heritage's Pew Grant. NEA's Artworks Grant funds projects that support cultural heritage and that enrich humanity, which Mural Arts does through its public art and civic engagement program. Through this program area, murals provide the residents and visitors of Philly with a visual history and some inspiration. Mural arts projects also fall within the NEA artistic disciplines of visual arts and art education. Mural Arts could also apply to the Ford Foundation's Art for Justice Fund to cover projects done by the Restorative Justice Program. This program involves incarcerated individuals and people on probation in the mural making process. Their contributions act as community service, provide a chance to learn new skills, and foster a shift in mindset from violence to hope. Mural Arts and the Art for Justice Fund have similar strategies in keeping people out of trouble. A third idea is the Pew Grant, which encourages the public display and interpretation of art to receive funding. This grant matches up to Mural Arts' newest program, Mural Lab, because all projects done lead to an event, a public exhibition, or a performance for people to engage in. From studying Mural Arts' existing fundraising activities and growth in fundraising income over the past 5 years, a prospective donor would recognize the organization's ability to advance towards its mission. Mural Arts has the potential to improve its fundraising efficiency by setting achievable fundraising goals and by applying to more grants.